Hello and welcome back to Cities Skylines in the city of Atlantis. And today we are building in this empty space here, or Green Heights. That'll be a new suburb that will start with this Trumpet Interchange that I'm just basically in love with this interchange. It works so well and I've used it in other areas of the city, and we built that in a live stream, and this time I just copy and paste it because that is exactly the shape and format that I wanted. So I'll just put it in place, remove the old highway, connected to the new highway as well, to the interchange, just make sure that things were working. And as soon as I've done that, I let the game run and just to see if there was any issues. As you can see, on paused, all the cars going through there, all the heights are correct. And now we are starting to work on the actual area. So this is close to the Fisherman Islands, and I've extended the key that we had in there just to make sure it's a nice little area that people can use in the cliff over there. And then added a waterfront road and then started designing the road layout. For this road layout, I put myself a challenge. I could use units of measure of 5 or 10 units. That means curves 5 by 5 or 10 by 10, or straight lines of 5 by 5 or 10 by 10, with the exception of this road, because these would have to connect under the bridge over there. So I made an exception for that. But other than that, it's all using those rules, at least the local roads, not the main roads. And then I added this train station in here, which was just fitting perfectly in here. That was just fantastic. I didn't have to do much to get into the right place. And I love how that the back is actually facing to the avenue, and it just fits, It's just one of those things that it's just a happy accident. So really happy with that, how that turned out. And then work on the other, on the right side there, and then this is our road layout. Now, we start working on the park. So in the middle there will be all a park. I'll show you quite briefly just after I do the entrance. You have an idea of the size of the park. This is a big park in the middle of this whole area. And I think this is like a good size. It's what I was looking for, and I'm really happy about how this turned out. After doing the roads, I've noticed that car park has been used quite a lot in the train station. I had one manually in there, quite big. Again, I'm trying to avoid getting back and trying to find place for new car parks, so I'm trying to do it beforehand. And then add the pathways and now detailing the park. So we started with some outlines. I'm not doing a fenced park, we're doing just flowers around. Then added some trees, used the same range of trees that we usually use across the city, all making sure that all fits all together. And then here is the landscape grass that we are using. It's a new asset from the workshop. Do get it and use it. This is just fantastic. It looks so good. We'll jump very soon in the live view and to be able to see how that looks. We fenced the whole area as well. I will show that to you in more detail. And then at the end, we've added the zoning. Add services as well. That train station does have a line connecting to that. We just extended the line that goes into a closer area. I'll leave you with the cinematic for a second, and then I'll come back in the live mode with you. And we are back on live mode, and I will show some things around because I think they are pretty cool. And well, let's start with the actual road layout. As you can see, with these kind of circles or some circles, I've managed to get quite a lot of empty space in the middle. So I did use that landscape grass that I mentioned before, and I'll show you what that is so you can look for that yourself. So, whoops, landscape grass by Abator. You can find that in the workshop. I do recommend it. It's pretty cool, awesome asset, and I'm really happy with that. So this is one of the things, and I'll show you closer as well so you can take a look at that. This is really cool actually. Have that one, we have this one, also really good looking, and yeah, that works really well. Now the park in the middle, I want to just give you a quick look on the size of the park compared to the suburb. So this is the park, pretty big. This is the suburb, so really nice park in there, taking quite a lot of space in the middle. So go through here, go around there, all this area, and this works really well. There is a lot of people using it, as you can see as well. People walking quite a lot there, and making our train station here really busy. Car parks really busy as well this time. I remember to put that in before we finished the build, so that looks really cool as well. Plenty of different entrance for the park, so all around, so they have plenty of options to get in here and cross from both sides. There is also crossings over here, so they don't have to go into the main road to actually access the other side as well. And I just love how this train station is actually looking in this area. Like, it fit really well. And as I mentioned, I put the fence on the side here. It just goes all the way over there, and we have some sort of protection from the highway. So this is, in my opinion, looking really good. I'm really happy with how this came up. I haven't built over here yet next to the highway because I left this road there in there, and I want to extend this later on. There's some more space that we can build over there that I think we can make something cool. So I'll probably detail this area when we do that. But for now, I think this is a pretty nice area. I want to give you some context on where we are. So this is the area here at the right side. We have Fisherman Islands. We have, I forgot the name of the suburb, but where we have our turn line going into here with Central Park. And this actually is this area is where we started the game, building the city. This is the oil industry, farm industry, forestry industry, or industry, cargo, airport over there, and giving a little bit more context for the whole city. That's what we have for the moment. But I am happy with this new area over here, and I hope you are as well. There is still a lot of room for expansion, as I mentioned. This will happen eventually, but for now, that's all that we have for today. I really hope you enjoyed this episode, building Green Square, and leave a like if you did. Also consider watching the video on your screen because I think you might like that, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.